It's the HOPE project, H.O.P.E, which is helping our people escape. It was actually a running project, and it was birthed in D.C. At New York Avenue Presbyterian Church, down off of New York Avenue. And I just decided that I wanted to allow the homeless community to have an outlet. Something else to do other than just coming down, getting clothing and, getting breakfast. I saw some guys that was around and that seemed to be pretty fit. And since I love running, I said, hey, why don't we run? And truly, it was just a thought. And then it materialized into a real project. And that's what I do in D.C., but the HOPE Project caught on in Prince William County as a nonprofit that truly aids and helps the homeless. So empowerment, give them hope. So hope, that's what it was born out of, just hope. And I began to think about, if you lose hope, you have nothing left. And many people that I meet in the homeless community, it seems like a lot of hope has kind of died down. And so I offer that. I offer information and referral. I offer resources like housing information. And this is throughout the National Capital Region. So I normally just partner with other organizations. If I know that they're doing something and they're able to help, then I would normally link the homeless individual or individuals to that particular organization, and then not just link them. I like to do follow through. So I like to make sure that they're able to get whatever resources they need. But then I also, I just go out with them and, take them wherever they need to go. If they need to go to Social Security building or get a new ID or something like that, I offer my time to be able to do that as well. But it really is a lot about collaborative effort. So I do a lot of fundraising, or shall I say donation drives for food and clothes and toiletries. I mean, I just did a period project where I was raising awareness about the needs of ladies that are in the homeless community, their sanitary needs, and just really wanted the community to understand that this is a serious issue. So I just look at the problem, look and see what we could do, and then I pull people together and hope that they believe in their whole vision and they come along and we'll, make it happen as a community. Well, I was a military spouse for a long time, and I've always worked within the military community. And I meet a lot of homeless veterans. And when I found out about the resource fair, which was put on a collaborative effort, with several people that I knew, and they just asked me to come on board and just assist, I was like, absolutely, why not? There's a lot of resources that veterans don't necessarily know they have. And there's where you get a liaison to kind of stand in between and bridge that gap. And to be a part of that was absolutely amazing. So I was just on board with whatever the facilitators needed me to do, whatever they wanted. Hey, I was just there in support of that and putting the information out so that veterans would know that this is happening in Prince William County and that they can go out there and get information. Well, the Period Project, that name, I love it, right? The Period Project was, when I was just thinking about it, I was actually, I was sitting in a shelter volunteering, and, a female, had obviously, time of the month came on, and at the time, we did not have enough supplies for the demand. And I didn't understand why we did not. And I just started doing research and started looking at the different challenges that women run into. And I just realized, I said, hey, this is necessary. I can go to my cabinet at any given day and I'm fully supplied, right? But it's also expensive. And if you think about that, a woman that doesn't have means, doesn't have supplies, and she's waiting on a shelter maybe to give her a couple of items and then they don't have it. Yeah, we have to do something about that. It just doesn't make sense to me in America. And so it really was about giving back dignity. Like, I would never want to walk around and not have access to feminine products. And I don't think any woman should have to do that. And I think it was important to show our young girls that this is important as well. And so my daughter jumped on board with that as well as the community. It was a huge outpouring of support, male and female, young and old. And so what I do now is I take those products and I go out into the homeless community. I pass them out. They're in my car all the time. And I stop by the shelters and I give them out. And I'll continue to do that for as long as I'm able to. So my website is being built now. Actually, Carrie Fontaine is building my website. But you can always find me on Facebook. You can always find me myself as Qluv Mclean, McLean, or you can just easily go to the Hope Project page. And it's the Hope Project. There's a couple different ones, but if you look for Hope Project and anything with Prince William County or Lorton, Virginia, you will see my page. But yeah, so go there and you can get all the information of any upcoming donation drives or just anything about homelessness or the disadvantaged. All that information is right there. I love hands on the scene. I love boots on the ground. That's the biggest thing for me. I can come up with the idea, and I believe that when given an opportunity to give, people will give. So all you have to do is let them know there's an opportunity. So I love to have bodies out with me to help logistically to arrange where we're going to offer the whatever products or whatever we're doing. I like to have help to be able to see the the event all the way to the end. And also, I mean, I collect items, but I love to collect and hand them off right then. So normally if there's an organization that I'm planning to give something to, I have always invited that organization, their representative, so that we can immediately, give. And so it's really hands and boots, there to help. Since I don't ask for money donations, but if you want to give something, I tell the person, go purchase it, and then I'll take it to someone that needs it. And that's really how I do it. So it's just the opportunity, and people give. So I grew up in North Carolina. I'm a little country girl, believe it or not. I grew up in North Carolina on a farm at that, right? And then I moved to the city later on, like in my late teens. I moved to the city, but country girl at heart.